honored to serve as your mayor, and I'm mindful of the responsibilities as a leader of this community. Each week there are important decisions to be made, but these decisions are not mine alone. As mayor, I have a role, but I also depend on council members and staff for their advice and support. As decision makers, Mrs. Marie Beiser, Mr. Bob Clark, Mr. Keith Roche, and Mr. Tony Powell helped determine decisions that were made during 2014. I want to thank the council for their help this past year and look forward to working with these same council members in 2015. I pray every day for our city and for my role in the decisions of the day. In my prayers, I include a blessing for each day, and I want to share those blessings with you, for I believe my blessings are your blessings also. I'm blessed to live in this great nation, this great state, this great county, and this great city. I'm blessed to have men and women who protect us each day, both home and abroad. I'm blessed to have family and friends who support me in the many activities associated with this office. I'm equally blessed to have staff and department directors who seek the best for the city. Bob Barone is our city manager, and I have truly been blessed to learn from him. He has a wealth of knowledge in the functions of the city and its infrastructure. More importantly, he always has time for discussion of city issues. We have 273 employees in the city of Lawrenceville. We have a trained workforce from the police officers who put their lives on the line each day to the people in our support offices who carry on the functions of the city. These people do their job each day with little thanks, but they are the reason I can say it is an honor to be the mayor of the city of Lawrenceville. In telling the story of the city of Lawrenceville in 2014, I want to look at blessings that continue to help our community thrive and blessings of accomplishments. First, the blessings that continue to help us thrive. I am blessed to live in the city of Lawrenceville, as I am part of the best public school system in the United States. The Gwinnett County Public Schools won the Broad Prize for National Excellence for a second time. Georgia Gwinnett College, also in our city limits, was ranked the 5th highest Southern Public Regional College by the U.S. News and World Report. The president of GGC was invited to the White House to meet with President Obama to share the innovative techniques of Georgia Gwinnett College. Gwinnett Technical College, just outside our city limits, has had similar success and is known for its workforce development. We have the advantage of having our students stay in Gwinnett County and obtain a great education from kindergarten to the awarding of a college degree. I am blessed that an award-winning hospital, Gwinnett Medical Center, is within our city limits. During 2014, the Strickland Family Medicine Center was opened. This medical teaching facility is a primary clinical teaching site for the Gwinnett Medical Center Family Medicine Residency Program. I continue to be grateful for the Strickland Heart Center. The Gwinnett County government is in the middle of our city, and I'm blessed to learn from Chairman Charlotte Nash. She is to be commended for her leadership of the County Commission, as she is an exceptional leader with a great mind. The city has entered into several intergovernmental agreements with the county during this past year and have agreed to joint SPLOST programs that will help the city and the county. Our downtown is home to the Gwinnett County Historical Courthouse, the Aurora Theater, and unique shops and restaurants. The Gwinnett County Historic Courthouse houses our Veterans Museum, which brings visitors to our city from all over the United States. The Aurora Theater, Gwinnett's only professional theater, continues to produce quality professional theater. After a successful run in January of 2014, the award-winning Les Miserables returns in a few weeks. The Aurora Theater is the anchor for our arts hub. Second, we have the blessings of accomplishments. As I stated earlier, our staff continues to reach to new levels of expectation as the city adopted an organizational chart. Donna Wiernick is our financial director. She oversees an $89 million budget by ensuring the financial accounting is done according to procedure. Libby Cromer, our accountant, has provided detailed charts of our financial position. The city's financial position remains strong in spite of the slow economic recovery. We have reserves for a 3-month period should we encounter any natural disaster. The tax rate for the 2014-2015 year was lowered from 2.16 mils to 2.06 mils. Dennis Blue, our Director of Public Works, has overseen our latest accomplishment, the opening of the Lawrenceville Lawn. This is phase 1 of a 3-phase project. Since its opening, the lawn has been well used. In keeping with our historical aspect of Lawrenceville, adjacent to the lawn is a heritage trail, a trail that joins the Fallen Heroes Memorial to Roadster Park. Medallions are placed along the trail to commemorate those who have made a significant contribution to the city of Lawrenceville. 8 medallions have been placed on the trail this past year. An added feature of the project was new signals and underground lighting for 3 blocks. The highlight of the opening of the lawn was a Rock and Ribville Fest, spearheaded by Lisa Sherman, our community and economic developer, and her team of Jenny Savoy, events coordinator, and Marcy Gross, marketing coordinator. Lisa Sherman and the DDA continue to work to strengthen our downtown core. Lisa and David Steele, the chairman of the DDA, continue to meet with developers and seek to fill empty businesses with restaurants and shops. Due to the accomplishments of our economic development team and the DDA, the Lawrenceville Tourism and Trade Association disbanded at the end of the year. In the area of planning and zoning, the city hired a code enforcement agency which replaces the quality of life unit in the police department. These men and women will be working both in residential and commercial areas to address quality of life concerns. Josh Ferguson, Director of Planning and Zoning, had several meetings with the business community regarding a new sign and outdoor storage ordinance. I want to thank all citizens who gave their input into these meetings. After meeting with the business community, the council approved these new ordinances. Josh, with the help of community members again, worked on a new landscape ordinance. The city adopted a landscape ordinance which requires new businesses to put in landscaped areas. During 2014, the city established a Gateway Corridor Committee. Steve North, Assistant City Manager, and Dennis Blue met with these citizens each month to discuss improvements to the corridors leading into our city. The committee submitted a priority list of corridors with recommended improvements. These improvements will be visible in the upcoming years. Some of the changes will be joint projects with Gwinnett County. Again, I want to give thanks to the staff and citizens who served on this committee. New sidewalks have been constructed on Highway 29 and Five Forks Trickham Road as part of the Safe Routes to School program. The city constructed new sidewalks on Paper Mill Road, and the county constructed new sidewalks on Herb and Shows Road. We are making great efforts to have a walkable community. Although I like to mention our blessings of accomplishments, I must also mention our challenges. Almost 1 year ago to the day, Atlanta and the metro region experienced a polar ice winter storm. Our electrical department, led by Tom Fowler, our street department, led by Tommy McDaniel, our gas department, led by Mike Hutchins, and our water department, led by Mike Bowie, and their workers did an outstanding job of keeping our roads clear and our utilities running. However, due to an increased volume of residents turned on various heating units, the demand for gas caused the gas pressure to drop in a number of locations, resulting in customers losing their gas supply. Mike Hutchins and the employees of the gas department worked around the clock to monitor the pressure. Our supply was adequate, but our feeder lines need improvement. This issue must be addressed and may result in an increased gas rate. Residents often compliment the city on its street and sanitation service. Although the services are excellent, this council has a challenge to determine a new rate structure that will provide the continued service yet allow the department to break even in cost. We must continue to address conservation and wise use of water. Our wells have proven valuable to our city, but it will be a challenge to bring more wells online. Stormwater infrastructure continues to be a challenge. Several stormwater drainage projects were completed during this past year. The fee paid by the citizens has been well used, and hopefully the citizens see the benefit of maintaining our stormwater infrastructure. One budget component that we continue to monitor is healthcare costs. In light of national regulations, we will have little or no control over many of the new regulations and associated costs. The cost of benefits is expected to rise annually. Our challenge is to keep a balanced budget when costs continue to rise. The city has a challenge of strengthening our economy. We continue to work with Partnership with Gwinnett to strengthen our economic environment. Lisa Sherman continues to promote Lawrenceville and works with developers in bringing new businesses to our city. She has worked with Central Gwinnett High School to establish an entrepreneur class. Some of these students made a presentation before Shark Tank to receive money for their business startup. NovaLogic continues to be a hub for entrepreneurs and is partnering with the local schools and businesses to develop good business models. The challenge is to keep these businesses in Lawrenceville. Housing options are a challenge. We want to have housing options that will bring people into our city. The vision to make Lawrenceville a cultural arts hub is a challenge. The Aurora Theater has given us a great start, but we must continue to build on the arts. The council has identified future projects. Funding those projects will be a challenge. Connecting Georgia Gwinnett College with our downtown is a challenge. These students are the future leaders, and we want them to love our city. The staff continues to work with the college to make this connection. As part of the State Highway 316 project, a pedestrian-friendly bridge will connect the college to the city, and we were looking forward to that opening. In conclusion, although there are challenges ahead, the city has made progress in many areas during this past year. You, as citizens, owe this accomplishment to your council members and the staff. We will not sit still. We will continue to meet challenges head on. We still have the vision to make Lawrenceville the buzzword when someone is looking for a great city. I'm appreciative of the citizens and their contributions to the city. I hope you will continue to be involved in our meetings and continue to talk with me and the council. My prayer is for all residents to be appreciative of the council and the employees of the city. We are just like you, trying to do our job each day and make the best decisions for the benefit of all citizens. What does 2015 hold? I have to use an example from the CEO of Skaltech, which has a presence in Gwinnett County. This is our future. Right now, the future is a blank book full of blank pages. The council, staff, and citizens will write the future for 2015. Each year we have employees who leave us due to retirement. During this past year, we had an active employee leave us due to death. Officer Cannon Callender, thank you for your watch over us. May God continue to bless you, and may God continue to bless the United States.